Welcome to episode 1 of our trading challenge. I am here with two good friends and colleagues. We all love to trade and have decided to challenge each other to see who can pass a prop firm trading challenge. So if you're a Forex trader, no matter where you're from in the world, feel free to comment and let us connect and share our ideas, strategies, and trades here. But let me introduce my two colleagues. We have Antonio and we have Salman.
Hello, hi Chris. Don't stress too much about it. I'm going to win this challenge. I'm already
Okay.
1% up. So
okay, that's a very good beginning for sure. And what about you, Salman? How is it going with you?
Well, we all know who's the best trader here. I don't have to say it. So we'll see at the end.
And as you can see, we are just three friends, colleagues, right? And we all love to trade. And one day we decided, look, let's go live. Let's see if it's possible for us to pass a challenge. So whatever you see here, let's make one thing clear. It is absolutely not financial advice at all. Everything is just for entertainment purpose. So make sure you do your own research before you enter any trades online. But basically what we will do is that we have a challenge each, right, with Funder Pro. And we will follow the same rules as you. If you take a challenge, and we will just share our trades. We will try to analyze the charts, ask each other questions, and so on. So who will start? I mean, I haven't placed any trades yet. So I think maybe, Antonio, maybe you should start and tell us more
I can start.
Okay. So look, this is your screen. This is what's going on. Okay, so what are you doing?
Basically, I'm trading USD CHF. And I found this setup very simple. So on the 15 minutes, there was this triangle and the price moved out of the triangle. And then on the 1 hour, we have this level that seems to be pretty consistent with this pair. So I'm expecting the price, to touch it again and then move maybe somewhere else. So pretty easy. I have to admit, though, that my stop loss isn't the best. But in these situations, I always panic.
No, but look,
the price tends to go down a bit lower and then boom. So I didn't want to miss this. I've been looking at it for a while. So
now you're on a 1 hour chart. Now you're on a 15-minute chart, right?
Yes.
Always on the 15 minutes.
I saw this too. Yeah, I like to trade on the 15 minutes, but let's say I use the 1 hour just to identify this area of support and resistance, where usually the price tends to bounce. Also, this whole thing is a kind of a big triangle, even on bigger time frames. So yeah, that's my trade. I'm down $200 for now, but I'm confident.
And how big is your account size? How big is it? What is the 150K or 100? What is your account size?
Mine is 150K. I think it's different from yours, but we're just gonna.
Yeah. This is why
right?
I thought it was a 100K. This is why I thought okay, so you already passed the challenge. So yeah.
No, I would have stopped.
Okay, but look, do you mostly focus at one pair, or do you just analyze, okay, where is something moving? So what's your basic strategy?
So,
how do you go about it?
Usually, I have, let's say, 3 or 4 pairs that I really like. I'd say USD JPY, I really like. Then I like to trade the cable sometimes. And yeah, I just look for opportunities there. But I'm really just oriented on technical analysis, just see price patterns and go for it. I try not to stress much. I used to stress more about trading, but then I feel like the more I stress about it and the less intuitive I am, the worse I get. So I'm trying to go back to my roots and just seeing a pattern, being confident, and trading and leaving. So
okay, another question. We have unlimited time, right, to pass the challenge. We have the same rules like everybody else. So, and if we mess up, we will lose, and then that's just a part of the game. But how much do you risk? How much do you plan to risk every time you take a trade? Are you a gambler? Are you a trader? Well, let's talk about this.
Yeah, I'll actually ask Salman, because I think his answer might be better.
Okay.
I'm more conservative, let's say.
Okay, interesting. But let's here, Salman. So he said that you're more a gambler than a trader. I mean, what are you trading?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I don't know
look at this wallpaper right now. Like,
I don't know if you noticed. I don't know if you noticed, but I just took a hit. Like I was up 700 USD from my gold trade. I don't know if you can switch to my screen.
Yeah.
Now
We got
I'm
it here,
basically I was just break even. Now it's going a bit up. So I don't know if the viewers are familiar with my trading style. I'm a bit the gambler of the group. But there is a good rationale, I think, behind what I do, and I will explain it in a few words. So you can see here all my trades that I took with this new account. These are just test trades. I took 0.0, like the min position on the Dow, and then I'm a gold trader, and I'm the gambler of the group. So here you can see for this 3.20 lots of long position that I took in gold, I'm risking 6.5k, which is it, like a bit higher up than 5%. So usually when I try to get funded, I tend to risk way more on my challenge accounts. So instead of the traditional 0.5, 1% risk, I would rather take a 5% risk. Single bit trades, I don't trade too much. What Antonio said before is very important. You can't be stressed when you are trading. You can't do revenge trading. You can't do all this kind of stuff. When you trade, you have to be at the peak of your performance, both physically and mentally. And the trading style that I have for challenges account, it's always very different from when I get funded. So my objective, of course, as you all know, when you sign up for any pro firm and for Funded Pro particularly, you have to pass 2 challenges and prove that you're a good trader in order to pass and get the funded account, the actual funded account, which is your objective. Then once you get funded, if you have profits, you have the profit shares with the prop firms. So when I have when I am on challenges, I usually allocate like an amount of per month. I would say, let's say I would spend like 1k in challenges, and those 1k I would like be a bit more reckless in my trading style, that I would be normally be as if it was my normal trading account, or as if it's actually my funded challenge. So as you can see here, the nominal position for a 3.20 lots of gold, it's over $500,000. This is the nominal position, which you obtain by multiplying the lots times the price times the contract size. Pretty big position, pretty risky. There's a big chance I will burn my account, but if someone has to pass fast, like that would be me. I'm pretty sure.
I'm trying this strategy on another funded account, actually. Like since you said it last time, I have like basically this is not financial advice at all, like zero. But basically I have 3 to 1s. My stop loss is huge and my take profit is small, but it's doing well. It's doing really well. Like my stop loss is basically like a bit lower than the daily loss. So it's like I'm trading the opposite of my old strategy.
Well, I mean, you can use a bit mine. I can use a bit of yours.
and Salman, do you always trade mostly the same thing every week, or every day, or every week?
Yes. I'm
gold.
I'm a man of habit. So gold is my pair. Sometimes I would take some adventures on indexes like NAS and the Dow. I don't have. But
I think you'd make a good oil trader.
Yeah, that's for another that's for another episode. But yeah, my favorite instrument is definitely gold. I love trading gold. I'm a gold trader. Yeah.
And
so you can see guys that big risk, big reward.
Of course.
Fluctuating between 0 and 1k.
Like
and I could potentially pass the challenge with with very few trades.
I will not be surprised. I think you could easily pass with this, or you close the account and then. But yeah, that's a part of it, right?
Yeah.
But now I can see that you have more than one position open. So let's say you want to enter the market. I mean, sometimes you see also on YouTube in general that people are like, hey, I'm going to go for one position, one big one, that's it. Or some, they will open 3-4 positions at the same time with a lower lot size. So what is your strategy behind? You have what?
Depends. If they're going with the trend, do you mean like position on the same symbol?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I don't believe
sometimes.
That's, I don't usually use that strategy. That would be, if I have intention of taking some profits at a certain price level, I would say I always stick to my plan. In this case, for example, the take profit, it's set at 2,100. So I'm more for opening big position. As I said before, this is only valid for challenge accounts. So yeah.
So okay, because I'm not a gold, I don't trade gold, but I would love to learn it. So maybe if you can zoom in on your chart, right? You're using what, 1 hour? I said 1 hour you're using.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I want to tell you this. As you know, on the backgrounds, like we had some. I prepared all my beautiful technical analysis stuff on my Google, but it didn't want to work out. So I have to exchange here on to Internet Explorer, and I don't have it. I cannot transfer it here. Basically, as Antonio said, pretty simple technical analysis. I'm not going for great details here. Just some basic. Support and resistance levels, pretty basic technical analysis, not so complicated. Also, you observe some patterns. Maybe yesterday I would check the charts, I would see some patterns. I wouldn't take a trade, and this morning, if I see that, what was the technical analysis of the days before would still apply to today's pattern, then I would take the position.
We talk a little about your risk also, that you prefer to risk more. Do you do you always say, look, in my challenges, I will minimum risk or maximum risk this amount per trade? What are your calculations?
So I would say for challenge phase 1 and phase 2, never below 3%, never above 6%. I know that this is very big numbers, but as I said before, at the end of the day, I want to get funded. I don't want to trade.
Yeah, but Salman, where is your stop loss? Where is your stop loss? I see none. Not even take profit. So what's your?
I know
your philosophy on that.
I know. This is like from before. So I had the stop loss set on my other technical analysis. So if you give me sometimes, I will take it back from the Google account. But for now, it's just wild. Of course, no stop loss, no take profit. But here, as you can see, how much is the profit that we have to get? I think that if I keep it up to the take profit of 245, I think I passed half of the amount I have to make to pass the challenge, I guess. Yes, we're pretty much on that number. Yeah. I will adjust now the numbers, but what about you, Christian? So.
Okay. Yeah. I haven't. This is my chart here. I haven't placed a trade yet. I'm on a 100K account challenge, so I'm a little behind you. But I'm not a gold trader, but I hope I can be and learn from you, of course. I trade pound yen, and that's the only thing I trade. And I mean, we've spoken about this before, but basically what I'm looking for London breakout every day. I have a set of rules, and the long story short, it is that I'm only allowed to take one trade a day. If I lose this trade, I just have to close the computer and come back the next day, and it's very difficult. So look, I'm ready. I'm open to share my strategy, because I think that trading is the strategy is such a small part of being able to pass. I think it's about how we manage our emotions. So look here, let me share my strategy with you now. So what I am looking for, it is that if we create a box here, I'm based in Cyprus, so my local time is 8:30 in the morning for me. I will start watching the market, and I will just draw this box here, as you can see, and I will until 11:30 my local time. Whatever happens inside this box here, I'm not allowed to take any trades. I'm just watching the market. Whatever happens after, I'm allowed to enter. But of course, I'm not going to enter every day just 11:30. I'm waiting for the market even to go above or below this box. And I'm trying to understand, so is it a fake out now? Will it just go a little above, or is it the real direction? So today I haven't been taking a trade yet. You can see we're ranging inside this box. And before early this morning, we had a double bottom here. I mean, so it's strong. It's a strong indication why it pushed up here, I guess. But I still have a weird feeling that we will break below here, because if we look at the bigger time frame, we can see, and I'm always on the 15 minutes, but if we look at the 1 hour, you'll be able to see that you can see we have been going down here over the week. Now we're testing here again. And the US market is close to open now. If the US market will push below here to this level here, and it will break, I think it will drop a lot more. And then I will enter. I will enter around this level if I see there is momentum and it's going down big time. And also remember that this level here is, look at the number, it is 185,000. It's a round number. Of course, there's a lot of liquidity under here. So basically, I'm planning to just take one trade a day and see if I can win. And then I will just follow what you guys are doing beside this.
And also you, one like you have just your favorite pair, which is the GBP/JPY. So the Widowmaker, the famous Widowmaker. Yeah. You only trade this pair? No other?
Yeah. For the last year, I've only been trading this pair because, before that, I was like a little all over the place. I'm like, should I do this? Or should I do that? And then I just said, no, you know what? Let me just be good at one thing. And pound yen is one of the pairs that is moving a lot. I mean, if you see and you calculate the average movement every day over a year. And I said, of course, we want the movement because so I can find the perfect breakout, right? So, but I'm not saying it's an easy pair, absolutely not. But I like when it's moving a lot. So so I will of course go more into details later on about exactly my stop loss, because I'm doing the same thing every day. It's very simple. And the most difficult it is to control my emotions.
Yeah, and what about the stop losses and which point?
So let's say, I mean, here, if it's going to break below here, there's a very big chance that I will take the trade. I need to check another thing also, because I have a system in place to understand it's probably a fake out. Don't take it. But let's say I will take this trade. I will always have a stop loss around 30 pips. It could be 35, it could be 28, around this level always. And I have noticed that after 1 year, it is a very good idea to have a take profit around between 50 and 70. But you have to calculate how much did the market move before you entered. Because sometimes, if the market moves around 120 pips in 1 day, and the moment I get my signal and I want to enter, the market already had been moving 60, 70 pips. I mean, I need to take into calculation, is there still space enough, room enough to get 70 pips? And many times it's better just to step out a little earlier and take 50.
Yeah, especially if you're trading on trends, against the trend. So of course, that's very important. Yeah, I agree with you. Let's say you put the take profit at 70%, stop loss at 30, so you let your profits run a bit more.
Let's say something, I mean, it's a key level here it's a key level we have down here, right? So it's going to be tough to break this one. And every time we will go, if the price will go down and touch this level here, it will bounce. But now when the US market is on the way to open, I mean, 1 to 1.5 hour more, it will come down here, kiss this line, and then it will start bouncing. And we really need momentum. If not, it could easily bounce back up and I'll be stopped out. And that's so annoying when it happens. But it can happen many times, right? So I'm just waiting for this momentum, and I will still have my stop loss around those 30 pips. And I will probably go for something like this here. Another level, key level, is normally around, if you look at the price over here and look at the last three numbers, 300, 500, 800, and 000. Those levels are many times that's normally something going on. But for some reason now it's continue ranging like crazy there. So I have not entered anything yet. I will just watch the market a little bit more. So, and I'm planning not to pass the challenge with one trade.
Okay, so if you go a bit back on my screen, I can show you the results.
Yeah.
I just closed the trade, by the way.
Okay.
I was just pure luck,
Okay,
but
so what happened?
the gamble paid for once, so I closed the position 1.6, like $1,680 in profits, no fees.
And how much are you up now so far?
Well, that's with the like my equity. Yeah, I have some open position like minor stuff. So yeah, it's basically I would say my equity is 101, 708. So I still have some trades to go.
Cool. Yeah, but this is good. This is good. Yeah. Not financial advice though. Let's say it. Let's say it. Yeah. More and more.
For the first live, it is good.
And I also think that we should say to everybody out there, if you have any questions about what we do and how everything is working, and now we are trading here with Funder Pro, feel free to ask questions in the comment field, and we're happy to answer. Of course, this is our first live stream, so there might be many people who will watch it at the replay, but still answer questions, comment below the videos, and we will try to go live as many times we can during the week, a couple of times, 2, 3, 4 times, depending on how much you guys like it. We are here to learn as well, so let's hear from you. Maybe you are a good trader yourself, and we can bring you live one day in this live stream with us, and you can share your strategy. It could be another option. So, do you have anything else to add, or should we say to everybody that we will be back again soon? We will give you an update, but now we are live. We are here. We will be here every week, and with more trading.
Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, like I want to show my wins maybe tomorrow because the market seems to be a bit slow. So
okay. So you had
another day.
You had an open position, right, Antonio?
Yeah. You want to share?
Yeah, hang on. Let's go back here and see. So how does it go for you now?
Show once your trades.
Yeah, so I think, like I'm still confident. Like maybe we're expecting some bouncing over this moving averages. Yeah, let's see what happens.
Okay, so after episode 1, we can conclude that, Salman, you are in the front right now. Everything can happen overnight, I know. Next time you could have lost your account, you could have passed it. I mean, let's see what will
If you trade recklessly like me, that's very good. There is high chances to win, high chances to lose. Never in the middle.
Yeah. That's cool. Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
Let's say to everybody, subscribe, follow, share, and comment everything you want. And we will be back again very soon. We will let you know absolutely when we are back, and let us know where you're from, and if anything, you want us to share when we are live here as well. So everybody, let's go back to work and trading, and have a very good trading day, everybody.
Have a good one.
Bye,
enjoy,
guys. Bye, guys. Buy a challenge on Funder Pro. Don't forget.